Good afternoon. I'm going to draw a little bit or work on my colored pencil illustration while I talk about this idea of what is an expendable friendship. And do I believe in expendable friendships? No, I don't. I think they're lazy and they're kind of not worth your time of day. That doesn't mean that you're not hurt sometimes by people that subscribe to the idea of an expendable friendship. But this is the difference, okay? You can be disappointed by people, you can be disappointed by the things they do. But I think with maturity, this is just my thought on this, like you just don't form friendships as quickly. Like when we're young, and also let me preface this by saying in more social settings, like people that put a lot of value on having a lot of friends and quotation marks, which I will call more acquaintances. People want to have like a large number of friends. They think, oh, because they have a party and they have X number of people that they can invite to a party, that means that all these people are their friends. But that's definitely not the case. To me, the litmus test of a friendship is, does this person go to the ends of the earth for you? That's it. And I'm kind of rigid and I'm kind of like selective about who I consider my really good friends these days. And I don't think everybody has to go to the ends of the earth for you, but I do think that a lot of people want to have a lot of friends, but they don't distinguish between like a friend and an acquaintance. Because a lot of people that are very sociable, a lot of those people are their acquaintances. They might believe that those people are their friends, but they're not really their friends. So, like a few years ago, I wrote this article about the idea of expendable friendships and, oh, like this kind of seems rude. And why does this person want to talk to you sometimes, not other times? But this is my conclusion. This is a big litmus test. Like if you hear terminology like, I hope you don't think I'm using you, or, oh, I'm sorry, I'm busy. Honestly, I just don't consider people who say things like that to be my friend. I just don't. You've never been my friend. Like maybe we were an acquaintance, and for them, like on an acquaintance level, people like, I don't know, they just hang out with each other when it's convenient. But to me, that's not what I'm about, and that's not who I'm about. So I just like these days, like I don't like form friendships or feelings of friendship towards people very easily. Like it takes a long time. It takes a lot of consistent good interactions over years for me to think, oh, like you're somebody who's of quality who can be my friend. So I guess my answer to this, oh, like what is your thought about expendable friendships? I think they're good for a reason, because I think when you're young, and if you're more introverted, I tend to be more introverted, like you'll start to realize that, you don't really have anything in common with these people that just want to socialize and they want somebody to talk to at certain times because they like having a large social circle. For them, having a lot of acquaintances is really important. And some people have a different definition of what friendship is, but I think if you're more of an introverted person that has a higher criteria of what friendship is and wanting somebody that has things in common with you, like, yeah, you're just not impressed by that. So, like, to me, I'm going to add this article to the Pubwages article that I wrote a long time ago. I don't think that expendable friends are a bad thing. I think it's good because it shows you, like, do you want to interact with somebody that's so casual? I don't really like casual acquaintance culture. Like I find it super boring. I find it super superfluous and just kind of surface level. I don't feel like I have anything in common with people that just want a lot of acquaintances, and I just kind of don't consider those people my friends. Like it takes a lot for me to consider someone my friend, and they have to kind of show me over years that they're in my court and they're there for me 120%. So if they're not, like, I don't have any ill will towards those people. I don't take it personally. Like I just say, well, they're very much into having many acquaintances, but they're not really into having a lot of hardcore friends. And I have a higher criteria for what friendship is these days. So if you feel like somebody treats you as an expendable friend, Like, I think the easiest thing is you just don't have to communicate with those people anymore. Like, you can just cut the cord. And I think for introverted people, that's better, because with introverted people, we tend to prefer quality over quantity. And it gives you an opportunity to meet people that you have more in common with. And you don't need to have a large group of friends. It's better to just be your own friend and to be friends with a few people that you can count on, not people that are fickle, fake, and just shifting from thing to thing. So, what is my thought? Like, my final analysis of what an expendable friend is? It's a gift. Like, you know why? It will teach you that you don't really want to interact with everybody. Like, I'll be cordial to people, but who I consider my friend is very few and far between. Like, it's not that many people that I consider true friends. Like, you have to really earn my friendship. And yeah, I'm not saying it's unattainable that you can't ever be my friend, but like when I was 21 or 30, like I think I was much more like caring, like wanting people to be my friend, like even if I didn't have anything in common with. But like now that I got older, I just don't feel that way anymore. I feel like, like, do we have anything in common? Do you respect me? Do you respect my time? If you don't, like, then I don't have any animosity to you. I just don't have a large need to have a large circle of acquaintances. So I just find that it's better to like let those relationships lapse. And if anything feels less than respectful, just let it go. It wasn't meant to be. That is the test. Like the minute that something feels like kind of rude, disrespectful, you just disengage. And then it's not that it's necessarily that they were treating you as an expendable friend. I think some people just have different definitions of what friendship is, and some people just want level interactions with others, and you can't change that. You can't change the world. But as an introvert, I think us introverts want stronger friendships and we want fewer of them. So not everybody deserves a place at the table of your life. Very few people do. Maybe people that you can count on one hand. And beyond that, like to me, it's just like, no, I don't give my time to those things. So yeah, I might be like, oh, that's weird. But then I think, no, it's just because people, they weren't raised in a correct way to be shown that it's not respectful to treat others that way, or they are very just sociable people, and to them they just consider a lot of acquaintances friends. But it's the quality versus quantity thing. Do you want to have a large group of people that might not come and see you when you're ill, or do you want a true friend that would be for you there if you were sick and had to go to the hospital? Like, to me, which one is it? You have to make a decision. Anyway, I'm a Weld, and that's my thoughts on what expendable friendship is.